I do my best to get away from these people, man. But they'll find me.
I'm just watching a little bit of gang stalking simulation. But you know what? I'm fucking sick of this shit. I've got to show this shit. Fucking women, man. Just all I'm finding is, and even the chick I picked up this morning, this fucking, you just saw another number on the screen. Even she, almost didn't let me give my number to her. In the end, she did, but she almost didn't, and I almost walked away. Because I was like, she's like, oh, I just got out of a relationship, and like, and just a quick conversation about that. I'm like, oh, did he hurt you? And we were just smiling and talking to each other and stuff. Ended up giving him my number anyway, but in the end, and we're talking, but it's just the same shit. Not this girl on the screen, but another one from this morning. This is a girl whose number, this is like some surf champion chick or something, but it went from, she's like, she was living with her ex, so I think the whole time she's been lying, to suddenly she's back with her ex or something, or a different ex. I'm like, okay, bullshit. Like I'm an idiot, you know what I mean? you haven't moved houses yet. It's a different ex. So obviously she's probably married, to be honest. And telling me, oh, he beats me over the head and all this shit. And I'm like, well, come fucking have some fun and rock the boat. You know what I mean, baby? And yeah, just it hasn't happened over time. She's real standoffish, you know what I mean? These women, it's like, I don't know, they like to dick tease and flirt and then not take it anywhere. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Like, how can that be related to being soulless or spiritless? You know what I mean? Because I got to make that connection because it just keeps coming up. It's definitely a reoccurrent theme. Now, women are fucked. They're way gone. I'm going to show you in this conversation how fucked they are. I don't know, saying, yeah, surf, blah, 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 this, that. And then she says this. I had an ovarian cyst rupture and appendicitis. Oh, sorry, before I get into this, like what I was saying about that girl earlier that I picked up today, not this chick on the screen. And they're both like 40. The jadedness on them, it's like they go straight for negative. I'm trying to fucking pick you up and you start being I just got out of a relationship, negative this, negative that. Oh, I'm okay and stuff like that. They'll always say shit like that. What do you mean you're okay? What the fuck kind of response is that even? It's like they're not even present, you know what I mean? They're giving you programming, just lines of empty code. And, sometimes I can break through it like I did this morning with that Lindell chick and got her number and now we're talking. So hopefully she'll come rock the boat. But the point is they just like always go negative. It's just weird. Like, and then they'll have the nerve to, and here's my main point, to act like you've got the issues. It's like they will never address that they have got the issues. It's always the guys that have the issues. All these older chicks, they're like, oh, I'm breaking up, or I just got out of a relationship, or this, that, and that, and the other. And if it was abusive, I'm even more correct. Because if a guy abuses you, like physically, it means you're so far gone that you're unreachable. So don't be blaming guys out here, oh, you women bashers and all this. And no. Even the drunkest, most organic poodle fuckwit dude who does that, it's the same thing. You were unreachable, and so you got him angry. I know how women are. We all know how it is. We saw the fucking Johnny Depp case. That was a good example. Johnny Depp's huge court fucking drama with that fucking whatever her name was. Just another fucking similar girl. Female. So, my point is that they always put the issue onto you. It's never their fault. Women are always right. It's an absolute crock of shit. Especially when you talk to someone as intelligent as me, and now I'm going to fucking show you. Because, we've got from the horse's mouth type of shit going on here. So, had an ovarian cyst rupture. Hold on. Yeah. So that's where conversation even starts today. You see what I wrote there? Within bicycling distance because you are a bad friend who won't take us on a sex surf trip. I saw you, I didn't say blah blah. So I had 10 out of 10 pain, and listen to this. Let's start here. 10 out of 10 pain. Just wait for what I'm going to say because I offered her my consultation. That's what this particular thread's about that I'm showing you. But I've explained the back theme that we're rolling across, right? That's what I just finished talking about in the last few minutes. Anyway, so I had 10 out of 10 pain and nearly went to hospital, had an ovarian cyst rupture, appendicitis flare up. I'm just walking, felt too unwell. How was it? Blah, blah, blah. I wondered if my mate told you I nearly ended up in hospital. Who the fuck? How? It's so weird. Like, you know, she's an organic portal because she's all like mates with everyone and shit. Like, and no one's your fucking friend out here, you know what I mean? Everybody's got their own motives and shit. Some people, some soul humans, they have the ability to be like a decent friend. But yeah, anyway, let's move past that. Because I talk about it in the annulment factor and stuff, which makes them not really a friend if they're inuring you to this world. But anyway, this is all above this conversation, really beyond the scope. So let's stay concentrated. Let's just go through this, what's in front of us. I had 10 out of 10 pain, blah, blah. So she got serious problems, in other words, right? So I say, do you want me to switch to shaman walking crystal mode and give you a consultation? That's my job for the last 10 years, so I must be, you know, half decent at it. Maybe I can help, especially when you're saying you're 10 out of 10 pain. Wouldn't you, you know what I mean? It doesn't even make sense from the beginning. It's like I'm just ignored, you know what I mean? Oh, he couldn't possibly be able to help me because he's just some, like, surfer guy. And this is the problem. This is why I'm not rich, because you're all idiots. You look at me and you judge me by the way I look and you think, oh, there's no way he could be intelligent. However, how many of you have an IT degree, you dumb fucks? And you look at me like I'm the stupid one. You guys couldn't even do code. You have to be like perfect to do code. You literally have to type perfectly, otherwise you can't compile the program. Anyway, so I'm going to make a whole nother video on what I just said. I'm poor because you people are dumb. And that's going to be a big video. Anyway, so I already know I'm lacking support, hence why I've reached out, and I'm already getting some like healing from her healer friends. I was just saying, no doctor studied nutrition, it's not a medical degree. I don't know you, yes, you're right. And I was thinking of passing my website, but first I was going to talk more. Like, no studied nutrition. She studied nutrition, but she's got exploding fucking cysts and appendices and shit. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be having any of those problems if you're, you shouldn't have ovarian cysts and all this stuff. Like, just, anyway. She must not be that well at studying nutrition is what I'm saying. And what makes you say that you think I require support? Let me think. Maybe the 10 out of 10 pain and the, you know, the rupture of your fucking ovaries, you weirdo. What? It's like she's not even fucking present. She can't even remember what she said like a minute ago. What makes you say you think I require support? Like, what the fuck? You're just telling me that you're dying. You're basically dying, can't even walk, and you're wondering why I think you need support. What the fuck? And then she double thinks and says, oh, I mean, you're correct. We all do at times. The double think always pisses me off, right? Anyway. Why message me, I said. You don't respect me enough to get a consultation. You don't want to follow the energy and ride me, right? If you have a connection, you usually connect with the person fully, if you know what I mean. Come rock the boat. You're exploding and breaking down. Of course you need help. What the fuck? And why would your friend say anything to me? Oh, because I thought we were all mates, friends. Well, I don't even fucking barely know this bitch or her friends at all. And then with the best wishes shit again. I've never even said that to anyone. I've never said best wishes to anyone. I feel it's like just such a, like this top level fake shit. And look, we're having an argument and then she's like, oh, just best wishes. Like, I'll just ignore my way out of this and feel, happy. Get, it's a molecular thing. Anyway, she's trying to change her cascade because in deep thinking you get cortisol and stuff, and so she's trying to get back to doped up dopamine and shit. Anyway, I thought we were surf mates. Like, I just fucking seen you out in the surf and wanted to, smash your ass from behind, told you all about it. Doesn't come over, plays dick teasing games and fucking weird text like this. Anyway, this is the problem here. This is another massive point here. Respect yourself, mate. I'm not anyone's enemy. Take care and don't give me BS about respect. That's on you. Peace and enjoy the ocean. I said, unfortunately, I don't have respect issues. I definitely respect myself more than anyone else, any of you, because I'm me. Why would I not respect myself more? Anyway, you don't respect me. That's on you, I said. Because that's the reality. It's got nothing to do with me having respect issues on myself. She literally didn't respect me enough to get a consultation. Just like most of you on this channel. Dumb as fuck. Can't even press the like button. I do endless work for you. You're the evil ones. You're the morons, not me. Look at how you treat me. And it's your body that will break down because of it, I said. Right, so unfortunately, I don't know, this is the last message here. You should have your phone on full screen so you can see everything. Unfortunately, I don't have self-respect issues. You don't respect me, that's on you. And she hasn't replied, because how can you? Because I use fucking logic. And if you're not using logic, you can't reply, and this is where the conversations always go. And I said, you don't respect me, that's on you, and it's your body that's going to break down because you don't respect me, because you won't get a consultation. I'm not even going to pass you my website after that, and due to your illogical response, I'll be using it for a video. So let's reiterate the points again. I'm sick of it because I just keep seeing it. I pick up a lot of girls, and it's the same shit, especially the older girls. That's why I like younger girls. These women this one and the other one I picked up today are both in their 40s. So you can't be saying I'm a pedophile because I always get with older chicks. I like girls of all ages. And so what I find is the older ones are just worse, but there are some younger chicks even with it, even their 20s and stuff, and that's how I know they're an organic portal straight away. They have this bad attitude. Like, number one, you can't give them compliments or they get offended at you complimenting them. Fucking weirdos, man. That's soulless. That's not even spiritless. That's the next level down soulless. Then they all do this thing like, oh, I'm okay and stuff. Like, why wouldn't you want to meet someone new? Because it makes your world different, right? That's one thing that stops neurosis, the expansion of your reality. Meeting people and doing stuff, hanging out, talking, right? That increases your complexity, your novelty, and it can be enjoyable. Anyway, so, it's just like, number one, they always, what I said, and number two, they always go negative. It's just weird. There's no reason for it. Other than, like, they're offended that you're trying to pick them up and they don't even want to spend another minute in your presence. However, that happened this morning with this chick, and then now we're talking. So I know it's bullshit. See what I mean? All I had to do was get past that little mental barrier, and my point is, it's their barrier. I'm talking to young men now, don't let these fucking toxic women put you down. And they are almost all very toxic. Almost all women right now. We're going to talk about it. I've made videos on this sort of thing before, why most of the world's population is toxic and sick. But women have it real bad. And the mental programming in that sense, I mean, as well, not just nutritionally. It's like women fucking barely know what they're doing nutritionally. It's crazy. Like, do they have souls? I sometimes think. You know what I mean? Because we talk about this world as, matter is spiritless, right? It's a secondary feminine matrix. And they fucking act soulless, I'll tell you what. Anyway, then there's the thing, where they're always trying to make out like you've got the issue. You know what I mean? And that's why, like this morning, for instance, that Lindell chick, she didn't even want to accept my number at first. And it almost didn't happen. And I almost walked away. I was walking away, and she said something, and I went back. And then I said, "Are you sure I can't give you my number?" And then she said, "Okay, then go on." So clearly she wanted it. But her fucking brainwash got in the way and almost ruined it. That's my fucking point. That's how toxic you women are. Yous are fucked. It's completely bad. Like, it's gone. You're over the edge and shit. You know what I mean? Some of these women, you're not going to be able to reel them back. They're gone. They've sunk into the ocean. Yeah, but the last point I wanted to make, and the big one is, what I was talking about, they always try and make it out to be like there's some problem with you when it's them. That's the main thing. And I mean, this conversation proves it, and the conversation I've just talked about from this morning, picking up this other chick. Ridiculous.